Hey, this is Mike, and today I'd like to talk about 3D Systems Corporation, trades on the NYSE under symbol DDD. The stock was up almost 2.5%, up to 23.53. Look over the past 5 days. Stocks had an amazing run where it's run from 1073 up to 29. So I had almost a tripling before beginning to move back down. You should probably expect for 3D Systems to continue to move down just because of short-term profit taking, and just because when you have a stock in 5 trading days that has tripled, it's going to move down. I think it's going to continue moving down probably to the $20 level before it stabilizes. However, I do think 3D Systems is going to do really well if you have a long-term perspective. I'm talking about 5 or 10 year perspective, because it looks like 3D printing, after sort of being around now for like 30 years, is really going to begin to take off in this decade. So you look at 3D Systems. They work a lot with manufacturing and solving complex engineering problems. They have you can see here a bunch of different applications. They could work in a bunch of different industries. You see here this is creating a shoe. It looks like a prototype for a shoe. Um, you see here working with electronics. There's probably not. There's probably going to be a bunch of different industries where 3D printing is going to be very, very helpful. So, and just look up here. It says here on-demand parts, software, healthcare, industrial, just a lot of different applications for 3D systems. So I will say that 3D system is going to have to move down some more before it stabilizes. So if you get in now, or if you got in above, you know, 20 or 25, you're just going to have to write it out, because I do think over the next 5 to 10 years, 3D Systems was going to compete with Nano Dimensions to see who's going to be the biggest 3D printer company. And whichever one of these companies ends up being the dominant player, they're going to end up with the majority of the market share, because that's just the way business goes. You have the top player will have like 50% market share, and then everybody else scrambles for the other 50%. So, what I'm going to do is I currently have a lot of Nano Dimensions, but I'm going to begin adding 3D Systems Corporation. I want to wait for it to fall below $20 a share before I grab some of this, because I think these are the two companies that are likely to be the dominant players, and whichever one becomes the dominant player will have probably a 30 to 50 billion-dollar market cap. So it can move up. In the case of Nano Dimensions, it could be a 20x move, and for Nano Dimensions, it could be a 25x move in the next decade. So definitely check out 3D Systems. Like I said, you may want to wait for it to pull back a little more before you get in, but definitely worth holding for the long term. So again, trades on the NYSE under symbol DDD. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, and go ahead, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I do multiple daily updates on stocks, options, and stock trading strategies. Thanks a lot. Bye.